The Spanish colonialists in 1521 called the land of the Philippines the land of the painted ones, referring to the heavily tattooed locals in the area. 600 years later, tribal tattoos are almost extinct, but not quite, as we're about to find out in this video. But before we can go on, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get more updates about my newly updated videos. Now let's just dig into it, guys. So tribal tattoos, how does it happen? Well, tribal tattoos are made, particularly these tribal tattoos of the Philippines are constructed from bamboo and rather sharp lemon thorns, which are dipped in a combination of water and charcoal, and then they're hand tapped onto the skin, making that beautiful combination of art. I can't, guys, I've seen a couple of tattoos in my life, and I have to say, these tattoos are one of the most beautiful tattoos I've ever seen. I tell you guys, these tattoos are so phenomenal. I mean, you can see for yourselves, these tattoos are nothing like I've seen before. I mean, speak of tribal tattoos, this goes up on my list for the top 5 beautiful tattoos, I mean tribal tattoos in the entire world, I'm telling you. However, to note is that this traditional way of tattooing is extremely painful and only the brave can endure it. If you're faint-hearted like me, I don't think this way of tattooing is for you, because you'll be dead, you'll be out within a minute, because they are painful but they are beautiful. So I guess you can just wait it out and let them hunt up that, you know, that beautiful tattoo on your skin. I mean, it is a tribal tattoo. However, only people of Philippine heritage or origin can receive this type of tattoos, the tribal tattoos I'm talking about, not just anybody. I mean, the tattoo artist has to work closely with the client to investigate the life journey of this client and the family history in order to come up with a design to go on the tattoo. It's not just, hey, come here, I need a tattoo. No, it doesn't work like that. They have a script, as in how they're supposed to do their things. Everything is well articulated in their script. I mean, the artistry, you guys, is just beyond. I'm blown away by these tattoos. Honestly, guys, I'm in love with Philippine tattoos. And to all the guys who are watching there from, I don't know, the Philippines, or you have some Philippine blood in you, you should take a trip back to your country if you're living in the diaspora, and just check out the beautiful culture that you guys have. I mean, your tattoos are really phenomenal. And of course, it's no surprise that their tattoos are very unique, and the whole purpose is to strike curiosity by the people who see them. I mean, when you see someone with that type of tattoo, you're curious, you really want to know, how did you get that tattoo? What does it mean? Does it have anything phenomenal behind it? I mean, come on, what's the meaning? Spill the beans. I mean, that's the whole point of the tattoos. They're meant to be okay, not towards attractions, but they are just meant to strike that curiosity when you see them. I mean, that is why they make it that way. They didn't want to make tattoos that are, I don't know, that just become viral and everybody just wants to have a Philippine tattoo. No, there's a tribal, they have a meaning to it, and they strike curiosity. That's the beauty about these tattoos of the Philippines, especially the Kalinga tribe and some other tribes as well. However, by the year 1700, the practice of tribal tattoos had started to die out. Can you imagine? Anyway, so the root cause was because of the Spanish military in the area and the influence of the church. You know, they came with Christianity and all of that, and I guess they brainwashed people into thinking that having tattoos is something that's against the church. It's something that Christ doesn't like, or it's not Christ friendly. So yeah, so people started to drift away from tribal tattoos and just going plain. And as we speak right now, most youth in the Philippines are not keen to take on the culture of tribal tattoos, and maybe because it's very painful, and also maybe because of the stigma that comes with having tattoos, because people have different perceptions about tattoos. For example, most people think criminals are the ones who have tattoos. I mean, if you look at the drug cartels, or, you know, they always have these weird tattoos going on to, you know, signify their crew or their gang. You know, they have tattoos all over the face, Digits 360, 999, or whatever. So most people tend to refrain from having tattoos because of the impact of tattoos in society, and also because you can't go to work with, you know, long sleeve tattoos, just up tattoo. So that's why most people are drifting away from that, and I totally understand. So those are some of the opinions that some people have, but guess what? This is where it gets interesting. Life is just full of surprises. Now, on the other side of the world, in LA, that is Los Angeles, there's a group of Philippine diaspora who are still trying to revive the culture of tribal tattooing. Now, they're working vigorously, they're working very hard to do everything in their power to revive the culture of tribal tattoos. They've already gotten the manuscripts of how to tattoo the people, and the traditional way of using the bamboo lemon razor sharp blades to, you know, hand tap the tattoos on the skins. I mean, I'm just going to show you a clip and you guys will look at it.
I'm Nathaniel Abarcas from the Philippines, representing the tribe from the Four Waves tribe.
Mga Pilipino! Galing sa Pilipinas!
So they're working very hard to make sure they revive their culture. They're doing everything they can to know about the tribal tattoos and their culture and everything Philippine related, as in, guys, woohoo! As in, high time for me. That's high time for me. It's very important to stay intact with your culture, because if you don't, then you're just going to be living like any other person in the world. Wherever the wind blows, you go. It blows east, you go east. It blows west, you go west. So it's very important to know your culture and try to keep in touch, keep the roots growing, get in touch with your elders in the community or back in your village or whatever country you are from. I mean, it's very important to keep the culture alive.
It started with 10 original members in the Los Angeles, California area. They wanted to revive the Filipino tattoos, so they started with chest pieces. They put it all on themselves to signify like the Filipino tattoos that are dying out. A lot of that a lot of the Filipino tattoos are no longer around. All we have are manuscripts from old colonial times, and we have elders in the mountains that still have their old tattoos from World War II, and they earned those tattoos by headhunting the Japanese in World War II.
This channel, guys, is all about telling you guys about people's different culture and lifestyle, so that you guys can have an understanding of how diverse people are in terms of culture, lifestyle, and just generally mentality. And so that is it for the Philippines. So you've just seen that clip right there. So overall, I think the Philippine tattoos, the tribal tattoos, are very phenomenal. They're very beautiful, and I think it's a culture that should keep on, and I should keep going on. As you've already seen, most people in the Philippines don't feel a need to do the tribal tattoos because they don't need it, because they're all Philippines anyway. But people in the diaspora, it's extremely important for them because it's a way of identifying themselves in a foreign land. So I can totally understand. But hey guys, keep up the culture. Me, I'm rooting for you. I mean, and if you're watching me and you're from the Philippines, do not be embarrassed. This is something that you should be proud of. Your tattoos are very beautiful. If you decide you do not want to get the tattoos, it's still very okay. I just want to say I appreciate your culture, and I think your tattoos are phenomenal. So thank you guys for watching this video, and please do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell to get more updates about my newly updated videos. So now this is just part one. Stay tuned for my next video. I'll be talking about the tribal tattoos of the people in New Zealand, and so much more, guys, so much more. Stay tuned. Yeah, bye.